Hey guys, what's up? Nico again here. In this video, we're going to do another crossplay tutorial on scaling. What's up everybody? So in this video, it's an update to my first cosplay tutorial. You can find it in the 3D printed armor video playlist. It's right here. Before I used to do the scale rings that I got from Uncle Jesse. Shout out to Uncle Jesse, Clayton Parker. His channel is right here. Go do me a favor, follow this guy. He was the one who actually got me started in this whole thing, and so I would like everybody to go follow him. Dude is a super cool guy. I mean, dude's the best. Anyway, so first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna make one of these. It's a pretty straightforward shape, kind of like a claw. I made this out of foam out of my Pepakura days. And so you would just make one of these, make sure that you make it long enough, and as it points in. And then what I did was I just took a barbecue skewer. I'm Filipino, so to me barbecue is the one with the stick. Anyway, so you would just put it right through, right in the middle, and you would have one of these. You don't have to go buy any body calipers or whatnot. It's just to measure, okay? So get one of these. Now let's say helmet, okay? So now that you have one of these, I'd measure my head. I'd measure my head. So I would measure it where it would be comfortable for me. So for a helmet, it'd be about ear to ear, a little farther, because I don't want it to be snug and stuck to my head like that. I want it to have a little bit of space so it's not suffocating my head. Okay, anyway, so I would measure right about here, and then from there, I would take this and I would measure that distance, which looks like about 6.5 inches. Okay? Now, after that, we're going to go to NetFabb and we're going to scale it.
Alright, so now we have the helmet in NetFabb. What we're going to do is we're first going to measure the inside. So as you guys remember, the measurement that we have with the body caliper was 6.5 for my head. And so let's see if it's 6.5 inside. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure approximately from that area or from that place. I'm going to go up here to analyze and do new measurement. And this is about where that place is, so I'm going to do that. And then rotate it to do the other side. Oops, too far. And then right there, which is about 166. And then we're going to go to convert that, because I don't know conversions. I'm going to do 165, which is about, there you go, 6.5. Perfect. So I know that this thing fits me. All right. Now, what if it was 7.5 inches? So now we're looking for 190. All right, 7.5 inches. Let's measure again. I'm going to measure from this part right here. As you can see, this part is an indentation. So you want to measure it from in there. And the reason why I measure from the inside, you guys, I know you can scale also and simplify 3D, but you have to measure from the inside. And so what Simplify 3D does is it measures it on the outside, right? So I want to measure from the inside. So from that point to this point on the inside is 184. All right, so that looks like a pretty good measurement right there. Yeah, it looks like a straight line across the head. It's probably going to be shorter because it's slanted this way. So now we're going to go back to scale, and we're going to make it just a tad bit bigger. Let's try to add another 2%. So that's going to get bigger again. Now it's 188. And so that's pretty good. And then we're going to go back to scale. We're going to add another 1%. Now you're at your 190. There you go. So now that you have your perfect helmet size, it's easy. Well, let's reset. If it'll ever reset, there you go. You're going to right click on the model and you're just going to export it to STL, and then you're going to rename it, and then now you have your stuff. There you go.
And that's how you scale it, you guys. Now, everybody's body type is different, and we want everything to fit us as good as possible, okay? And so I think this method is better than the scale ring, because you still have to adjust forward and back. And this way you don't have to print any scale ring. You can just, oh, you know, these are my measurements. That's what it is. Some few notes: make sure you don't squeeze, because if you squeeze and you bend it and you take your face out, look, it bends back in. So try to keep it as stiff as possible, or if you can't, I just use foam. You can use any material, to be honest. You can use wood so that it's not so flimsy. But just make a body caliper. It makes everything easy, and then measure. But you can also measure side to side, top to bottom, and then just uncheck uniform scaling in Simplify 3D. When you guys scale it, you can scale things in Simplify S3D, by the way. So uncheck uniform scaling. That way, when you adjust your measurements, it's only that part, right? So you don't adjust something that's going to be too big, because some people's arms might be stocky and it's huge but it's short. But if you do uniform scaling and you do make it bigger this way, it's also going to do the length, and you don't want that because it's just not proportioned to your body and you're not going to be able to move. All right, and that's it. That's how you guys scale for your 3D printed armor for your cosplay. If you guys want files and stuff like that you guys can print out, check out nicoindustries.com for files. I have free stuff also in there. Also, make sure you guys join us on our Facebook group at 3D Printed Armor and Weapon Props. A lot of people in there. You guys will see tons of cool stuff. People who are just absolutely bananas. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. If you guys liked it, please subscribe, like the video, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace. You know, I have the best fans in the world. You guys are so awesome. Here's some more videos for you guys to watch. Make sure you guys subscribe, and I'll catch you guys out there. Make sure you guys follow me on my Instagram at nico.industries. This way you guys can do a sneak peek into my personal life outside of this mess. So I'll catch you guys later.